I'm going to be sharing my 2021 MLB awards predictions. As you can see, Shohei is on the screen, so you know what's up. But 2 Houston Astros, to me, should get the award. Everyone, and welcome back to another video on Manav Sports Talk. I'm your host Manav, and in this video I'm sharing my 2021 MLB awards predictions, the MVP, the Cy Young, Rookie of the Year, and Manager of the Year. And we're going to start off with the AL MVP, and that's none other than Shohei Ohtani, who should win the MVP, by far the easiest choice. 2 great other guys in Vladimir Guerrero, who was just outstanding as well. But I think Shohei should get it. The guy's just incredible. You're not going to see this since Babe Ruth, right? This season, the great two-way player and really a true MVP, something that you rarely see. And already won the MLB Player of the Year. So we're going to be starting off with the stats. The dude has a long stat line. So first of all, the guy hit 46 home runs, which was second in the majors, hit 100 RBIs, and got 26 stolen bases. So first of all, that tells you that this dude has tremendous power. He can get those big hits, and he can steal those bases, and is really fast, which what tells you that's what it is, because he led the MLB with 8 triples as well. And he can get on base not only by hitting, but by walking. 96 walks for Shohei this season. Hit only 257 overall, but had a 372 on base percentage and a 965 OPS. And then 20 intentional walks. So they don't want to face a guy like Shohei, right? So this guy is just unstoppable on the offensive end. The Angels were in the mix in the AL West for a little bit, but this guy just put him on their back. Unfortunate, with no Mike Trout, no Anthony Rendon. If they stay healthy, you better look out, because you got Trout, Rendon, Shohei, Jared Walsh, Justin Upton, David Fletcher. This offense is going to be legit next season. And oh, by the way, the guy can pitch also. Let's talk about that. 9-2 with a 3.18 ERA in 23 starts, 130 innings pitched with 156 strikeouts and a 1.09 WHIP. This is just historic, guys. I mean, Shohei bats at such a great rate and then pitches, as an all-star. The guy was an all-star, obviously, but both of these are at all-star levels, which is just incredible, and that tells you why he's by far the easiest MVP choice. And now we're going to be talking about the National League MVP, and that is none other than the Philadelphia Phillies' Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper turned it on late, and the season was really, really good. And the Phillies had a winning record of 82-80 in the National League. And they came up short, but, the guy was just so great. Hit 35 homers and 84 RBIs in 141 games. Got 100 walks, really, really good discipline. And he led baseball in 42 doubles and led baseball in slugging and OPS with a 615 slugging and a 1,044 OPS, and had a 429 on base percentage, and the 179 OPS plus also leads the league. So you have so many stats. You have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stats that he leads baseball in, which is great. And he has better stats than Tatis and Juan Soto. And except the homers where Tatis is 42, but the guy overall with the stats was incredible, led his team to a winning record, unlike the Nationals or the Padres. But to me, it was another easy choice here for Bryce Harper. And now we're going to be talking about Rookie of the Year. And of course, I'm an Astros fan. I know that I might be a little biased here, but I think Luis should win Rookie of the Year over Randy Arozarena. Wander Franco is also a good option, but I think Luis should get it over Randy Arozarena. If this was last year, obviously it's Randy, but I think Luis sneaks away with it. But this is my opinion, although I think it may not play out this way, unfortunately. Luis was impressive and showed how good he was in a couple of postseason starts, such as World Series Game 3 and ALCS Game 6. And this season had a 3.48 ERA overall, was 11-8 and 155 innings, blew past his total innings pitched from before, 167 strikeouts and a 1.17 WHIP. And we know what he did in the Game 6 of the ALCS, 5.2 innings, 1 hit, a walk, and 7 strikeouts. And then in Game 3 of the World Series, 3.2 innings with 1 earned run. But it was really impressive doing the El Pasito dance on the mound. Look, Randy Rosarena was good. Hit 274 with 20 homers, 69 RBIs. I would have expected, a little bit more seeing that stat line. Did steal 20 bases, but 10 times he got caught and had an 815 OPS. But the Rays lost in the ALDS in 4 games. He did steal home in Game 1, but Luis showed up in those 2 big games. And overall, it was really impressive for a rookie pitcher, which is why I'm going with him here. And then for the National League Rookie of the Year, I think it's Trevor Rogers. Not much talk about Trevor Rogers. Dylan Carlson was really impressive for the Cardinals, but Rogers made the All-Star game at 23 years old, was 7-8 in 25 starts, but had a 2.64 ERA in 133 innings, 157 strikeouts, and a 1.15 whip, which was really, really impressive. Those stats really speak to how good he was. I think he was more impressive overall than Carlson, who had 18 homers and 65 RBIs and hit 266. But I think Rogers is more impressive as a pitcher. And then finally, the Cy Young Award winners. And for the American League Cy Young, I got Robbie Ray of the Toronto Blue Jays. I thought he was really impressive, had better stats than Lance Lynn and Garrett Cole. But Robbie Ray led the league in so many different categories with a 13-5 record and a 2.84 ERA. Led baseball in 32 starts and innings pitched at 193, 248 strikeouts, and 154 ERA plus, and 1.045 ERA. 1.045 whip. So his stats again were leaders in pretty much a whole bunch of categories, which is why I go with Robbie Ray. They almost made a push into the postseason, but just so impressive stats from this guy. Man was 13-7, so he did win a lot. And then for the National League Cy Young, I have Zach Wheeler of the Phillies. I have the Phillies getting 2 awards. He was really, really good. It was just so close between Max Scherzer and Corbin Burns, but Wheeler really impressed me with those 2 shutout games that he had and 3 complete games. So those were really, really impressive stats that you don't see these days. Pitchers aren't going too deep in starts, but had a 14-10 record with a 2.78 ERA in 32 games and 247 strikeouts and faced 849 batters with a 1 whip. Burns and Scherzer were similar, but Wheeler with those 2 complete games and led the league in more categories, plus was the only pitcher in the top 5 in ERA, strikeouts, and quality starts. So he was the only one, which is why I'm going with Zach Wheeler. And then finally, for Manager of the Year, I have Dusty Baker winning it for us. The Houston Astros manager, Dusty, was really good, pressed all the right buttons, and led the Astros to 95 wins, another American League championship, and a World Series appearance in the first year of fans really hating and on this team, but they persevered. They grouped together as a clubhouse, and they really showed how good they are. Dusty really made all the right moves, but just a bit of an unfortunate ending there. And then same thing for Gabe Kapler of the Giants. He was, I think, the National League Manager of the Year, in my opinion. The Giants had the best record in the majors at 107-55 in a year that they completely outperformed expectations. Honestly, they weren't even supposed to be in the postseason, and they had the best record in the league, which was really outstanding. I thought if they didn't lose to the Dodgers, they would have made the World Series. You never know. Unfortunate ending there, that check swing on Wilmer Flores. And they had a great season. Really, really impressive. Didn't see that coming. I think he's a good manager. And also congrats on Buster Posey, a great career for him. So yeah, those are my MLB awards. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please hit the like, subscribe, enable notifications. Comment in the comment section who you think should have won. And I hope to see you in the next video.